6 and 6. Wardening. Yeah, I'll have Jenna do that. Not gonna handle just yet. You're the best cook, Ida, of course. Hunting. I'll have that. Construct. Repair. Don't grow. Fine. Plant cut everything. That off, that on, and that off. So I'm gonna be starting out with this as basics, so that I can just get some basics going. Right, so I see that I can actually put a wall over here, for instance, and just a little piece of wall over here, and that means that anything that goes on will have to come through here, which is useful. Now you see a little puff of smoke over here, and I will unpause the game really quick. This is a steam geyser. With some research later, I can actually utilize this for power, which I will, because it's pretty much the most stable, sustainable resource of power. Now first, what I want to do is set up a growing zone of, let's say, 7 by 7, and by default it's going to be potato plants. Now I'm also going to be setting up a 7 by 7, and I can have corn, rice, hay grass, which is only for the animals that are herbivorous or omnivorous, strawberry, cotton, which you can use for cloth, for making clothing. Devil strand is also used for making clothing. Zeridium is a herbal medicine. Hop plants for beer, but I will need to have beer brewing researched. Some regular flowers and trees if you want to have a tree farm as well. I'll be going for rice because I personally like rice over potatoes, and I will have corn. No, not the band. Next on the list. This looks a bit like Prison Architect, you're right. The art style is very similar to Prison Architect, but I do believe that this game is a lot more, shall we say, expanded than Prison Architect. Because Prison Architect is just about one thing, while this game is about a lot of things. I'm going to be setting up a little dumping stockpile over here. Dumping stockpiles are used for chunks, and chunks are metal slag or steel slag chunks like these, so that they will be moved out of the way. And they are for stuff like marble chunks. We've got some limestone chunks and slag chunks or slate chunks over there. So if I would click this button, haul things, means that people will pick it up and just dump it over there, but that's of no importance just yet. I also want to have a regular stockpile, I think just over here, for everything else, so that we can basically group our items over there and have that done. Right, next on the list is a little bit of a structure, and I'm going to be using wood to 7, 3, 4, there. Gonna use a regular wooden door, and then furniture. Just gonna start with some sleeping spots, 4 of them, and then this. Yeah, I'll keep it like that. So I wanted to start out with this, and I'm just going to unpause and hit it at max speed. Now Ida, who is set for growing, as you can see by my work schedule, is going to be clearing out the growing area of trees and bushes, so that she can start planting seeds for, well, as you can see, the, what you would call it, rice plants. And while Dooley is actually just building the walls, alongside with Jenna. Jenna's actually just hauling the stuff over there. We now have a little building with some sleeping spots. So now our people will actually be able to sleep. What I'm also going to be doing, besides continuously pausing the game, switching between pausing and full speed, is put an animal sleeping spot over here in the corner, so that, that our little work friend can have a little place to nap. And I will be starting out with structure. Yeah, I'll just place a wall over here. Immediately that removes the little stockpile zone from over there. And I will be placing a wall over here from wood. There. Close that off. And the more skill a particular person has in something, the faster he will get it done. Now, we've got a marble wall over here, which means that this is actually a room. And this blue little chunk over here is compacted plasteel. It's very durable compared to regular compacted steel. But it will take a lot longer to mine. And it's more expensive on the market for buying and selling purposes. Right. We just passed the first night. As this person is going all the way around to finish the blueprints off here. Ida is just continuing to grow and chop down some trees. And let's have a look-see at the power. There we go. Now for power, you've got the regular power conduits, which is basically your electrical cable. Your power switch, which is very useful. The solar generator, which I will be using a couple of just over yonder. 1, 2, 3. I'll be setting a power line straight through the middle of here and into the building, and then placing batteries 1, 2, 3. At fast speed, the days will go by very, very fast. As you can see, it's already the 3rd of May, the year 5500. And look at Doomy go. We need a meal source. Well, we actually have something. But as soon as this is done, I'm going to be making some tables. Jenna and Ida are idle. So let's see, what can they do? Cook. Ida can cook, so I'm going to take care of that soon. And grow and mine. We don't have any mining going on. Hello, Deathbringer. Yeah, I think it's about time we start digging in. I wanted to dig in right over here. So what I will be doing is orders, mine. Gonna dig in 25. And then rooms of 5 by 5 to start off with. There. And then just cancel all of that. So now Jenna is no longer idle. Ida can't mine just yet because there's no room for her. While Dewey is still hauling some steel over to here, as it says, need batteries. We will take care of that in just a second. Right. So we're digging into the slate. And mining actually brings in this, the chunks. So because I mined into this particular little place, I now have a slate chunk that I need to just move over. And I want to chop this tree. No trees in my house. And we don't need that. list. You go to production. We've got a nutrient based dispenser. Ah yeah. Now, this is why I'm going to be choosing the names that I am. Because this place is going to be named after the place. Actually, it's going to be New Borås. So that I can remember which place is which. Because I have a save that is called Borås. This is New Borås, named after the place where my Swedish friends live. There. I'm going to be putting a nutrient paste dispenser over here with 3 hoppers. That's going to be providing our meal source for now. And it seems we're out of metal. So, what do you do if you're out of metal? You go mine. Start off with the edges, just to make sure that you don't dig into places where you don't want to go. Like so. And this is one of the events that can happen, a solar flare. A solar flare has begun. The intense radiation will shut down all electrical devices. This should pass in about a day. So if you have like your defenses on, your production, cooling, etc., that will be turned off for a day. And we've got a visitors from Mother's Rock. You can jump into the location and you see that we've got like 3 people. Let's have a look see at their characters. Prostophile, jealous, incapable of nothing, 28, good at melee, and capable of everything. And Mr. Zeif Schmidt is incapable of social, has a huge passion for research, decent passion but huge skill for crafting, and is decent at construction and medicine. And Juno, or Jono, also has a huge passion for research and a lot of skill, really good doctor and very good with animals, but incapable of scary. That means that he's unable to fight fires, because that's scary work. Though you would say that fighting battles is scary as well, but apparently that's not scary enough to be scary. But yeah, visitors will occasionally just come over to your village, have a look-see around, and then leave again. You can do stuff with them though. Just gonna haul the chunks out of there. So yeah. Well, Doomy's gonna put that thing together. Voila. As you can see, it needs power. And everyone is just mining out the things. I believe I can actually do it like so then. Cancel this. Solar flare is ending. You'll always get a little notification up here. Oh, here you go. Escape pod. You've detected an escape pod crashing hard nearby. If anyone survived the impact, they'll be badly wounded. Jump to location. Eva, Luddite. You're unable to craft and unable to research, but you're decent with everything else. You're a cannibal though. Eva was taught that eating human meat is wrong and horrible. But one time, long ago, she tried it and she liked it. is an optimist and cold tolerant. So what I can do, if I quickly build a door and put a sleeping spot over here, well, I can't at this moment. No, now I can. I can make this a prisoner room. And another new event, local hare has gone mad. So what you want to do is put that to hunt, and whoever is going to be your hunter, which is going to be Doomy in this case, I'm going to prioritize him to hunt. Now where was Evie? Ida, you can capture or rescue. If you capture a person, you need a prisoner room. Now, a prisoner room is something that I just made. It needs to be enclosed with a door and some walls, and it needs to have a bed or sleeping spot set to prisoners. Ow! No. Oh! Look at this. Jono, biologist. Are you good? Oh, you're that guy. You're neurotic and too smart though. That squirrel. Gonna keep your silver. I am gonna strip you. And then what I want to do is put another bed in here. Put another door in here really quick. And then deconstruct all of this and all of this. And then make this medical. Rest until healed. And I'm gonna be rescuing him. Now, rescuing over capturing is important, as it will improve the relationship you have with that particular faction. Now, whoa. Left ear torn off. He's got dementia. Oh boy. Stab scar in his torso, a bad back and frail. And some bites from the squirrel. Bite scar. Some scratches. I could actually just operate on him and say like, you know what? Give me your lung. And we have Jono with a disease. Now this is something that always happens in my experience early on. Is that a random villager just walks in and says like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna be joining you. And Bucky, the artist. Ah, fucking hell. Unable to haul. But look at that art skill. Look at that art skill. Crafting 2, research 5. Decent shooting, decent melee. Mad animals. Absolutely not a cooker. So, what do I want to do with this person then? Definitely not doing that. Definitely not doing that. Mine and plant cut if you can. Don't hunt because you only want one hunter. You go construct and repair as well. Turn the handling off. Righto. Now, let's go over to our little prisoner over here. Eva. Once you've captured someone, a new screen is gonna pop up. A new little tab over here if you select a person that says prisoner. Knowing their character, you can decide, well, I want to keep this person, try to recruit him, or I want to that's what I'm gonna be doing, chat and recruit. You could just say friendly chat to try and keep him kind of cheerful. You can release him, or you can just straight up execute him. I'm gonna try and recruit this person because Eva is actually kind of decent. So now, this is why social is important. Who's my social person? Jenna is gonna be wardening after she's done operating on Jono. Now, my batteries are charging, as you can see. My dispenser is gonna work, and yeah. I've set it so that every single day I'm gonna have a little save, being able. I'm gonna start out with a lot of steel early on. And poor boots are gonna happen. I've actually successfully harvested the lung, which I want. It's important. So we've got 3 rooms, but we're gonna have a 4th person, so I'm gonna need a 4th room. Area revealed. Oh boy. It's just a single square over here. Got me excited for absolutely nothing. Happens. So yeah, we've got another person, which means I'm gonna need 2 more rooms. 5 by 5 and 5 by 5 right there. Hoppa. Done. All over there. You're our guest. I've harvested you. I've harvested stuff. So yeah, if you rescue someone, he's gonna be your guest, and then you can just say like, you're gonna get the best medical attention, or just regular ones, or worse, herbal medication, doctor care but no medication, or no medical care whatsoever. There, thank you for your lung. We'll be using that for our own good later down the line. Har har har. Let's have a look. Rice, 30 or 73% grown. Corn grows slower, so that's no big deal. You can actually just go for some meat. So let's try and hunt the boar, the tortoise, and the 2 hares over here. And the squirrel, and I say the hare over here. And with that, I think it's time we also grab a wooden butcher's table. Putting it outside because why not? Right over there. You have a poor mood. Slept outside, slept in the cold, because this is still set for medical purposes. Right there. Now, I've got a wooden butcher's table. If you select it, a new menu is going to pop up. Add bill, butcher creature. And what I'm going to be doing is also human-like corpses, except colonists. And instead of do X times, it's basically do it 5 times, and then after 5 times it's gonna be done. Or do until you have 5, which I don't think you can even do. I'm gonna have it done forever. So that anything that is not ally, or not a colonist, is gonna get butchered. Nice shot, Doomy. Hunting the hare from all the way over there. Lovely. Terrible mood, poor mood. Bucky, yeah, I know. Don't care. You'll have your own room soon enough. And butchering creatures, including humans, will also yield you leather. So I've got boar skin, squirrel skin, and hare leather, and some more hare leather. Another one of these random events is cargo pods. You've detected a cluster of cargo pods crashing nearby. Perhaps you find something useful in the wreckage. And we've got husky fur, which is also leather. You can use that for clothing. Oh, Bucky, the artist, has gone berserk. Oh shit. So, she killed Jono, which I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing for us, but I don't like that. And Eva has been hurt. So what I've just done now is actually toggle military draft on. So now I can basically locate them to wherever I want. Hi. There. Are you dead? No, you're alive. Dang. I'll rescue you. Cleaning, wardening. And you just do that. Steel shift, shoddy, there. So we had a little bit of a problem already. Our batteries are full, which is good. Let's see, what's next on the list that I wanted to do? Let's get some regular rooms up and running. So let's see, Jenna needs medical attention. Doomy, treat Jenna. Do that first. Probably already doing that, so that's why the medicine was dropped, and now Eva is getting treated. There. And Doomy goes back to hunting. Splendid. Yay! Not a great thing. A group of pirates from the Ash Wisps have arrived nearby. They will prepare for a while and then attack. Prepare defense or attack preemptively. Now, this is only one guy who's just wearing some pants and has an awful steel shiv. Look at his skills though. Look at his age though. With a frail and bad back. I'm pretty sure that we can handle this. From right over there. There. You know what? Let's execute him. Jenna, you fire at him. And then summer has begun. Splendid. Gonna unpause them. Wait, human corpses are forbidden? Wait, what? Why? I can haul human corpses. Or is it that everyone is restricted to the home zone? No, they're not. Oh,